Hey there fellow wet shavers, Brian here with the Wet Shave Experience. Thank you for tuning into today's video. In today's video we are going to feature the collaboration between the Razor Company and Southern Witchcrafts. This is Gothorum Tonstrina, which is Latin for Gothic barbershop. And we have, where to go? Here we go. We have the matching splash with it. And we're going to use for the first time, I just did put the unboxing video out, so you may not have had a chance to see it, but this is a razor from the Wet Shaving Club. Wet Shaving Club? Yes, the Wet Shaving Club. I still have the packaging sitting on the floor there. And this is called their Winning Razor. It is a stainless steel 3-piece razor. It is, I believe, made for them by Yates Precision Manufacturing. It is not a polished razor, it is as machined, so you may or may not be able to see that it's not shiny, and it does have some machining, I guess marks on it. But anyways, it looked kind of cool. I came across them in some Instagram stuff, and they have another razor called the America razor, which that one is made by Yates Precision Manufacturing, and that's in the stonewash finish. It's a little more expensive. It's 316 steel. This one does not say it's 316 steel, but it does say it's stainless steel. So anyways, I kind of like the look of the handle, and this was, I don't know if they still have it going on, but they had a July 4th sale going on. If you put the code in, I'll put it in the description, you got 20% off. So this razor retails for $50. So I got it for $40 with free shipping. So pretty good deal. They sent me a pack of Tatra razors, which I have not tried before, so I'm going to throw that in there. I got my Simpson Trafalgar T3, and this is all lathered up in the bowl. Now, I will say and be transparent that this was sent to me for free by Jason at the Razor Company to try out. I know I've seen a lot of other guys doing videos on this, and this label, which is really cool, was made by Shaving with Raza. So Raza, you're killing it with labels lately. You know, you got your Zingari Man labels, you've done, got this one. So I will say right out the bat though, this scent is a no-fly zone for me. But I'm gonna use it. And so we've got patchouli, bergamot, sandalwood, lavender, basil, and musk. I just get patchouli, like a lot of patchouli. So if you like patchouli, darker scents, you know, I mean, with Gothic barbershop, I would expect it's going to be dark. Barbershop's a very wide category in terms of scents that kind of can fit in there. I'm really not sure. To me, this is not barbershop. It's a dark scent. It's not necessarily so dark, it's only a cold weather scent, but I would say this leans, if you're seasonal, more towards the cold weather scents. I don't have a lot of experience with Southern Witchcrafts, and Jason sent me this to try, so I wanted to try it on the channel. He did not ask me to do a video on it, but I decided that I would on my own channel. I think Ken and Shave326 and DK did a video on the Razor Company's channel, which, by the way, I did do another TRC video on the Razor Company channel, a shave and chat with a mammoth soap and my fat boy. So if you want to check that out, check out the Razor Company's channel. I'll link that in the description below as well. All right, so I'm gonna get this going. I think that just came out yesterday. So this is 3 pieces. So you can see it's as machined, so nothing fancy, nothing polished. And I think that's kind of reflected in the price, which is what I expected. So I'm not disappointed in that. It's how it's advertised. So it does have the male parts on the top cap. It does not come with a base plate, or not a base plate, a razor stand or anything like that. So these are double wrapped. So it's wrapped in the blue paper. And like I said, I've never heard of these Tatra razors, but I'm sure they're out there. I don't see, there's some glue tabs on there, but I don't see any markings, or well, actually it's etched, laser etched in there, the Tatra. Let's see what it says. They're called Tatra Platinum. So these are platinum blades. There we go. All right, so we will load the blade in the top cap as so. We will put the base plate on, and we will tighten her up. So kind of an interesting shape to the top cap. It's not rounded so much. It is more angular, which somewhat reminds me of the Henson to some degree. I have not tried the Yates razor yet. I really want to, just haven't pulled the trigger on that. They're a little pricier, but they have some nice looking razors. And one thing that about the Yates is I think the handle to me looks a little thin and a little long. So I think you can kind of piece it together and buy a top cap and a base plate and a shorter handle that they make, but they don't sell it that way as a whole razor as far as I know. So anyways, the razor handle, I didn't get a length on it, but it's not too long. It's definitely longer than a Mercure, but it's probably about as long as a 6S handle. So it's not overly long. It doesn't have knurling, but it does have these etched lines in it for grip. It is fairly heavy, actually, so we'll give this a try. All right, let's sweat the face and get started. So lots of new things lately in the den here on the hardware side. So yeah, it's just, to me, it kind of smells a little nutty with a lot of patchouli, and I am not a fan of patchouli. I am not a dark scent guy. I'm not an earthy scent guy. I live in the Berkeley of the Northwest here in Eugene, and patchouli is abound, as you can imagine, and it's a scent that just hits my nose, and it's just not something I enjoy. So I think if you like patchouli and you like darker scents, then this would definitely be up your alley. Yeah, there are soaps that I have that have patchouli listed as an ingredient, but it's so far buried in the base that's really probably just there to hold up the soap scent, and I can't smell it really at all. So I don't necessarily not buy soaps that list patchouli as an ingredient, but this one is definitely patchouli forward. But like I said, I wanted to try this because one, Jason sent it to me, and two, I'm not really that familiar with Southern Witchcrafts. And I have tried one of their soaps one time, and it was grapefruit, and I didn't really care for that one either, so I moved that one along. And so I don't have much use of Southern Witchcrafts, so I really wanted to try their base. This is a vegan base soap. So, I mean, this isn't like terrible. I mean, it's not like gross or anything like that. So don't take me the wrong way. It's just not a scent that I would probably really ever reach for. So by virtue of that, I'm gonna piff this on the channel at some point. So I will work that into a video in the future. And I will pay it forward in some viewer. This is shaving pretty smooth, actually. Actually, that's pretty nice. So I got two new variables. One is the base that I'm not super familiar with, and then two, the razor, which is the first time use. So kind of two variables in here, but both seem to be working well. The soap has plenty of slickness. I think Southern Witchcrafts has a lot of darker type scents, just from some of the soap descriptions I've read of theirs. And since I'm just I'm more of the fresh boy, cologne dupe kind of guy in terms of the scents that I prefer. So I don't really gravitate towards those style of scents typically. Pretty easy to find the angle on this, the way it kind of pretty much gives it to you. The Tatra blade seems to be working fine, no tugginess or anything like that. Like I said, the razor is fairly weighty, but I don't think it's overly weighty. anyway, I came across, this is the first purchase I've had, I think, from the Wet Shaving Club. And I came across them and I think in an Instagram ad, and I kind of checked out their website, and they're doing razors, and I think they have some shave soap and stuff. But this one, I think this Winning razor is newer. I had seen the America razor before. I didn't get the blade gap on this or write it down, but I will link this in the description, and I'll try to link because I signed up for their email blast or whatever, their email newsletter. So that's where the discount came from, the discount code. But I will put the discount code in the description if you're interested in getting anything from them. I think the discount code, I think, was July 4th or 4th of July or something like that. So I imagine it's still going on because I didn't hit the 4th yet. So I'm not picking up any like the lavender that's supposed to be in this, or like, I'm not really picking up the basil. What else in this? I mean, I think maybe I'm just really getting mostly musk and patchouli, really. I mean, there's bergamot and sandalwood in there, and maybe the nuttiness is coming from some of the sandalwood. I don't know, but I really actually get like a nuttiness out of it. All right. I will say the other thing is that I'm going to start putting a link in. So those of you new to the channel, by the way, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. I should have said that at the top of the video, but I got all excited by the new stuff. And those who've been around a while, definitely appreciate your continued support and viewership. I don't want to say applied, but I did reach out and get a link, a sponsored link from Phoenix Artists and Accoutrements, a PAA, what they call an affiliate link. And, you know, I buy 95% of my stuff myself. This is a rare option or opportunity with a free set like this. And like I said, I'm going to pay that forward. And I like to pip some stuff when I can. I've received some free stuff from some other wet shavers like Ken326 and some other folks that have been very generous with me and sending me some stuff to use for the den. And so I will always disclose when things are given to me for free so that you know that. And so anyways, but I purchase this stuff myself. As you can imagine, it gets expensive. You know, I do kind of move stuff along on the Facebook buy, sell, trade sites if they're not keepers for me. And that kind of helps me sell and rebuy and keep new and fresh stuff on the channel. But I'm going to start putting an affiliate link in the description. It's by no means am I asking you to buy anything. On those affiliate links, though, I do get some credit at PAA to buy some stuff that hopefully I can use on the channel. So hopefully that's cool with all you guys. It will just help me out a little bit, help the channel out, help me bring new stuff to the channel. And if you're going to buy it anyways, you can just click the link and buy it. So, you know, if you like PAA stuff, you like my channel, you want to help support, you're going to buy something anyways, just go through the link in the description. I'll probably just put it in all my descriptions. And I'll mention this again in future videos in case anybody missed it. We're supposed to go across the grain now. This razor is actually, I mean, it's, other than the scent on this, I really like the soap. Again, this is a vegan soap, so, but it's got plenty of slickness to it. No drag on the razor. And this razor is actually working pretty well. I'm actually, I don't know if I want to say pleasantly surprised because I really didn't know what to expect, but I haven't seen Wet Shaving Club stuff used much. I don't think I've seen anybody do a shave of the day with even the America razor, which has been around a while. But the fact that they're made here in the USA and they're made by a family-run company, the Yates Manufacturing, that kind of appeals to me. So even though this is being marketed under the Wet Shaving Club, it is being made here in the US by a family-run business. I think they have a couple other razors that are not made. They're less expensive than this. And I don't know where they're made, but I don't think they're made by Yates. So I think it's just, and I hope I'm not wrong on this one. I'm pretty sure, but hopefully, like I said, I'm 100% sure on the America, because I actually messaged, when I first saw that razor, I actually messaged Yates and they said, yes, we are making that one. And I would be very surprised if they're not making this one also. But it's working out pretty well. But it is a pretty heavy razor. Definitely got some heft to it. I didn't get the weight. Guess I should have got all the specs before I threw it up here, but I just unboxed it and threw the unboxing video up. So I'm leaving tomorrow for vacation, and I wanted to get that unboxing done because I also got, I'll show you guys if you didn't see the unboxing. Super excited about this one. I didn't use this because it kind of like matchy, and it didn't match the soap label. So for my shave of the day pick, yes, I am like that. But this is a Smiles for Miles, the razor company collaboration. This came out last weekend, and Jason mailed this on Monday and it got here yesterday. So 2 days, which is unbelievably quick. It took, I got a message from Jason about this Gothorum Tonstrina, and he mailed this out well before the public release, which was last weekend, but this took like almost a week and a half to get here. Came from the same place, so you never know with USPS. So like I thought maybe initially I was going to get a video done on this before it actually dropped, but because of the postal service and when it got delivered, and then I sat on it for a couple of days because I figured, well, a bunch of other folks, a bunch of other tubers, I think Shaving with Serge, and I know, like I said, DK and Ken and Raza. Funny thing is I was messaging with Raza, and I actually had mine shipped to me before Raza got his shipped to him, because he was like, oh yeah, I haven't seen the shipping confirmation yet. So I was talking to him about the label. I was like, hey, cool label, you know. And I said, you know, Jason sending this to me. He's like, oh, cool. He's like, when did he send it? And I said, oh, I've already got a tracking number. And he's like, oh yeah, I worked on the label and mine hasn't even shipped yet. And I was like, oh. So anyways, well, he got his before I got mine. And I know he's in California, so maybe the mail service to California is a little bit quicker, but he got his and got his video up before I ever even received mine. So anyways, just never know. Not Razor Company's fault. Just, I just think it's interesting that one package can take a week and a half, and the other package can take 2 days. So, but I'm glad this showed up in 2 days, because when Jason was mailing it on Monday, I was actually going to have him sit on it since I'm going out of town, but it got mailed, and so I still hear some feedback here, which I feel like it's still cutting some. I don't have particularly thick beard growth, as I've mentioned, or dense beard growth, nor do I have particularly thick, coarse hair or curly hair or anything like that. My facial hair is pretty, I can't grow a beard, I'll tell you that. I can kind of grow a goatee, but even that's not great. And if I try to grow hair on the sides of my face, it's not. It looks like I'm like a 15-year-old trying to grow a beard. It's just not thick enough. It doesn't look right. But this razor feels good in the hand. I mean, kind of feel like, you know, for the price and made in the USA and solid stainless steel, even if it's not 3/16. Because really, it doesn't need to be 3/16. I mean, this will still, if you take care of it, last a lifetime. And there is still some, and this is always a point for me that I consider, where the blade ends and then the end of the top cap base plate. It's definitely narrower than the Rockwell Model T and the T2, but there still is some space there, and the top cap is kind of indented on the top here, but the blade tabs are not exposed, so I cannot feel them. So the cap does encompass the whole blade. But very solid. All right, so like I said, I'll be going on vacation. I'll try to get some shaves in. No, I'm gonna rinse the face here. I want to revisit the nose area here. Got to be very careful there when you're doing that, because you come in at the wrong angle with the blade, you're gonna cut something. So, anyways, all right, finish rinsing. So I don't think I'm gonna get a shave tomorrow before we leave. We're leaving pretty early in the morning. I'm gonna drive to Sacramento, which with the stops and everything is probably gonna be 8 to 8.5 hours. Stay the night there, head the rest of the way down to the LA area on Saturday. All right, so this is the splash. I don't know what's in here. If this is an alcohol-based splash or not. Witch hazel, water, aloe gel, fragrance, vitamin E, glycerin, polysorbate 20. So no alcohol in the splash. So alcohol-free splash, which I do not have a problem with. Kind of a milky color. It'll be hard to show you on the camera there, but all right. So I'm gonna wash my hands off here in the sink. So there you have it. Long video today. Sorry, 2 new products. Wanted to talk about them. So if you made it this far, congratulations. I will be pipping this on the channel at some point, so I'll let everybody know how to enter and when I'm gonna give it away. I probably won't make an announcement about that till after I get back from my vacation, so I'm not gonna take this with me to kind of do the giveaway. So razor company, Southern Witchcrafts. So on the pluses, I enjoyed the soap, really slick, really nice. I'm glad I got to try it. So thank you, Jason, so much for sending it to me. I enjoyed the razor actually. I feel it's actually fairly efficient, although not the most efficient, but pretty efficient, and worked really well. And so that was kind of cool to try. The Tatra blade worked well. I didn't feel any tugging or anything like that. So overall, a pretty good shave. The only miss for me was the scent. And you know, you can't win them all, you can't like them all. So use the matching splash as well. And again, Raza killing it on the labels. So thanks for tuning in today, folks, and we'll see you soon on the channel.